Q104, the home of rock and roll. I'm Neil Spence. Matt Mays and Adam Baldwin drop into Studio Q before they kick off a summer of shows, including the new Glasgow Riverfront Jubilee in early August, as well as their usual stint at the Shore Club in Hubbards. And, of course, a couple of Canada Day celebrations. Before we chat, they perform Faint of Heart on Q104.
Doves still fly, or doves still sing. Well, this kind of love is a vicious thing. It's all I ever wanted, all I ever need is your crazy love. If we never met, never be this sad. Don't have to forget what you never had. All I ever wanted, all I ever need is your crazy love. Oh. So bring on the heartache of my love. Never let us be apart. And bring on the heartache, my love. It's not for the faint of heart. All I ever wanted, all I ever need is your crazy love. Oh. So bring on the heartache, my love. Just never let us be apart. And bring on the heartache, my love. It's not for the faint of heart. Friday I met you. Saturday we fell in love, but Sunday it all fell through and started all over again. So bring on the heartache of my love. Just never let us be apart. And bring on the heartache, my love. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for the faint of heart. Not for the faint of heart. Faint of heart.
Q104, the home of rock and roll. Here in Studio Q, we just heard Matt Mays and Adam Baldwin doing Faint of Heart. Gentlemen, welcome and happy early Canada Day.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, bud.
Are you ready? You've been dealing with all the soaking rain. The pipes are getting warmed up to hit the Commons tomorrow and play some rock and roll for Canada Day.
Yep. I think we're pretty ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
You got your rain jackets all prepared?
No. I actually I don't think it's gonna rain. I have a good feeling it's gonna clear up. And if it doesn't, I actually like playing in the rain. We've played a lot of gigs, and you gotta. It's Canada, man. You can't just be bummed out if it's raining.
It's raining, so it's not snowing, so that's always a plus.
Yeah, even if it's snowing, you got to go to the gig and have a good time. And we're not one of those bands that hides behind the the stage and stays dry. We're right out there, so it's a
You're out there to get dirty with the rock and roll, right?
Yeah, that's our job. Yeah, and it's so fun.
So for Canada Day, playing on the Commons for the big show that's going on there, and then Adam, you got the show at the Marquee later that night.
Yeah.
I would theorize, Matt, you might wander your way that direction at some point?
Matt's not really a fan, so I think he'll be
not a big Baldwin fan. So
he's good to put up with you, though.
He's very kind to put up with it.
I just gotta go, I guess. So he's my favorite of all time. You know that, so I'm excited to go. And shows at the Marquee are so legendary that it's not to be missed. I'm going to bring a couple extra of the confetti cannons down there, I think, too.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, Victor, in advance.
Nice. Make it a real celebration for Canada Day.
Yeah.
So Once Upon a Hell of a Time is the new record that is coming out in the fall. You gave us a little teaser, a little taste in like a 4-song sampler, which is kind of an old school mentality. Not a lot of people are doing that anymore.
Yeah, I just sort of thought, why not? I was just sick of sitting on it, and then it's like, okay, I got it, might as well put it out, because, there's no reason not to, really. And, kind of can spread it out a bit and have some fun with it.
I feel like when you call something Once Upon a Hell of a Time, that's a lead up to a story, or even perhaps a start of a good kids story. I'll say it. Like you're telling, once upon a time this sort of thing happened. So once upon a hell of a time.
I would not read this story to
don't tell
kids.
that to my kids, certainly.
Earmuff that one.
What is the hell of a time that you're relating to for this record?
It's just an album about I had a bit of a wild last 10 years of just touring and traveling and relationships and life and deaths, and I just kind of tried to make a record that encapsulated all that, but in sort of a positive way, and bringing sort of beauty to any darkness and darkness to any light, and sort of even it all out, and just try to portray life the best I could in an album, I guess.
I was going through your back catalog last night, just remembered some of the old records, and I realized next year is going to be the 15th anniversary of your first record.
Okay, I'm out of here, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks
No. Anniversary tours are always cool. They seem to be a good time to dig back into a record, because whereas you might play the singles from that, there might be some deeper cuts that maybe have kind of fallen to the wayside. They're not in the tour set list as much.
We've
Would you consider revisiting that?
Absolutely. I feel very, very lucky that it's sort of kept somewhat around. I haven't gone away. I've always sort of been I go away for a few years at a time, but it's nice to be still on the radio here with you, and Adam and I were talking about that, and how there's some songs that we all like off of records we've done that we thought should be heard more. And then we you mean these songs just as much as the ones that get big airplay and all that. You mean some songs that never get heard a lot more than some of the ones that make radio. So it's important to kind of bring some light to those, and they're like my children, these songs. So it'd be nice for the geeky ones that hide in their room to come out and sort of say hi to the relatives,
That's for all your diehards to go, oh my God, he hasn't played this song in 10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
When it comes to Canada Day, there's lots of great Canadian music that we have celebrated over the decades. For each of you guys, one Canadian band that's helped bring you where you are today.
There's been so many, but I mean, I got to say the Sam Roberts Band, they've become like pure family over the years, and not only in just on stage and getting us in front of a crowd that's sort of a like-minded audience, but just being so pro, but at the same time really becoming showing you that you don't have to change who you are. You don't have to. There's a lot of bonehead, not a lot, but a few bonehead musicians that you run into in Canada, only a few, but they exist, that aren't relevant anymore because they're so bonehead and they think they're something they're not. Whereas Sam Roberts' band, those guys are so real, and they come from these amazing families, and they have the most beautiful stories, and it's not just all about the show, it's about the whole life on the road. And that's what I think Adam, I speak for him, and I think when I say that it's the whole that whole thing that you need to live, and not just about the show and what it's worth on TV and radio or all that.
Blue Rodeo is the reason that I picked up a guitar in the first place, and Greg Keeler is the reason I wanted to write songs and sing them. Those songs meant the world to me when I was a kid, and I needed something to grab onto. And having got to know those folks has been a real privilege. I'm sitting in this radio station with my one of my favorite artists, because Greg Keeler made me want to play guitar. You know what I mean? I owe a lot to those guys.
Made me want to play guitar too.
Yeah,
It's I remember going to see any Blue Rodeo show and actually seeing a vintage guitar through a vintage amp. And
it was like seeing Marlon Brando.
Yeah,
those guitars
yeah.
are as famous as those guys are.
Him and Jim's guitars sound so good that it takes you to another level, especially when you're like 15 years old, like learning how to play guitar. It's like it's otherworldly.
We're getting ready for Canada Day. Going to be rocking the Commons with Matt Mays and hearing some new songs from that new record, Once Upon a Hell of a Time. And of course, Adam Baldwin going to be rocking the marquee later on that evening. Guys, hope you have a absolutely wonderful and potentially dry Canada Day.
Thanks.
I got to mention one thing. We're going to help our friend Alex work on we designed some t-shirts we're pretty excited about, and you have to see Adam's new t-shirt. So folks, you got to pick one of these things out. I just so I can see them around home.
Oh, you'll see them. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Well, we look forward to it, guys. Have a happy Canada Day, and we'll get one more song from Matt Mays and Adam Baldwin. Sentimental Sins in the Q104 Studio Q.
Welcome all you lovers, wherever you may be. Keep it mapped back to your true love when they cast you out to sea. 'Cause it's gonna get dark, oh, it's gonna get cold. Oh, come on all you lovers, don't say you were never told. Sentimental sins against your fatal fall. It really don't matter now, 'cause our love's against the wall. So if you're lost and gone, there ain't nowhere to be. Gonna chase that teenage feeling back to how it used to be. Spending all of your money, hotels and rental cars. Oh, how am I supposed to get to you? You can't see past the bar. Sentimental sins against your fatal fall. It really don't matter now, 'cause our love's against the wall. This vicious love, this vicious love, this vicious love, this vicious love. Sentimental sins against your fatal flaw. It really don't matter now, 'cause our love's against the wall. Surrender to the sin and let everything else fall. 'Cause baby, it's just you and me against this vicious love. 'Cause baby, it's just you and me against this vicious love. 'Cause baby, it's just you and me against this vicious love. Surrender to the sin. 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 Surrender to the sin.